Hello, silly people, and welcome back to the channel, where we're going to do some experiments with some materials for inking. I'm not sure exactly what the condition is of some of these things, so we'll figure that out right now. For paper, I have Strathmore, I believe it's Strathmore, Smooth. Well, no, there's a rough one. One, smooth, yes. So, a couple rough, some smooth. I chopped them up into smaller pieces. And so now I'm gonna do something like this, where you test out what it is, and then you test out little marks just to get an idea, and then we'll move on to something more complex and whatnot. So let's get it going. Okay, so let's start with some of the smaller ones. What do we got? Okay, we got a Copic. What is it? 0.3. And then so just mess around with it. Okay. Next up, Copic 0.5. Yeah, this one's feeling kind of. So these are the multi-liners. Oh, one more. Oh, this is a brush. Okay, let's see how this might be pretty old. Yeah. Copic brush. And then we have, I don't even know what this is. It's so faded. It's a Copic. This is really fun. Copic 0.1 for super fine details. I'd use this for mostly eyes. Eye detailing. I like this one. I use this one a lot. I thought I had another one that was really big. Can I just, nope, I do. Okay, so Copic 1.0. It's a fatty. It's a fat one. All right. How about we move on to some of these new microns that have been kept in a drawer for far too long somewhere. Different sizes. We'll go from smallest to biggest, or whatever from left to right. Let's do that. Whoa. Hard to come up. Never been used. So we got micro. 0.1. And I bought these microns at an art supply warehouse, which is a local art supply store. Well, it's not. Well, it's local. It's LA. You kind of have to drive to get anywhere. But it's where I usually go to get my art supplies. That was a micron. Okay, so now we gotta. Are these out of order already? Did you get them out of order? We'll do this. That was a 0.1. This is a 0.3 micron. 0.3. Chop. X's. Not bad. A micron 0.3. This is micron 0.5. It feels good. It's not dry at all. This one, I like it. I'm talking to myself. But then what else is new with this one? I like it. Micron 0.5. Now we got a Micron 0.8. This one feels good too. Micron 0.8. They're getting bigger and bigger. Okay, so this is a micron 10 or 1.0. 1.0. Starting to feel that. Okay, nice. That was a micron 0.1. Well, I'm sorry, 1.0. And this is a micron 12 or 1.2. They're getting fatter and fatter. Micron 1.2. Yes. Chop. Okay. So that was the microns. was Micron 1, 2. So as we'll notice, you can kind of see, right, from thin to thick, that I guess the Copic 1.0 and the Micron 10 are about the same, except this Copic is pretty dry. I've had it for years, and since I've had this Copic for years, it's running out of the wetness. It's getting kind of dry. But I think this is the same as this one, or maybe this one. Nice. Now let's move on to some brushes. Okay, now that we have the pens done, let's open up these new boys, these new pens, and see what they can do. So this one is I have no idea what this is, but it says Cambio on it. So we'll call it the Cambio. We'll call it the Cambio. Okay. So it has instructions on the back on about how to protect that thing. So you have to unscrew it. Okay. Unscrewed. You take off this yellow part, I believe. Also take off this. Okay. And then there you go. I think make sure it's secure. So we took this off the middle part, and then we took this part off the little top piece on the top. And so now it will take some time to get that, where we want it. So we'll put the cap on, slide this to the side, and while that's doing its thing, we'll open up this bad boy, which is pretty much the same. Twist off pin nib, take off yellow ring, and retwist pin nib into cartridge. Replace cap and shake well before every use. So maybe you have to shake this one also. I'm shaking it. Shaking it. Now we'll put that to the side while we open up this bottom. Just so we could preserve the words just in case. It's like, what were the instructions again? Ah, yes. Okay. All right. So this is a medium brush tip. Okay, so we take off, unscrew it. We take off this yellow bit, and then we redo it. We re-screw on the tip, and I think it says shake it. Right. Replace cap. Cap is on. Make sure that it's on, and then you shake it, shake it, shake it off, shake it. Replace cap, shake well before every use. Okay, so let's see if this one is ready. Not quite. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay. It's getting there. So what are we gonna call this? Cambio? Is that what that? Yep. Twist this on thing. So we'll call it Cambio. It'll get better as we use it. But this is just practice. We'll practice some more this whole week. What I like about brush pens, this is pretty cool, is that you can get fat and more pressure. How thin can you get that? Trying to get them close but not touching. So far I like it. We'll see how it goes, It could be first impressions. But so far, so I'll put it through its paces. And that was the Cambio. Interesting. We'll get more practice with it. And this is the other one. Are you ready? Nope. Okay, I forgot this is a squeezy one. You gotta squeeze it, and it starts to come down to the tip. Starting to see it. Okay. should have enough to start. A little more squeezy squeeze. We'll edit this all out. Okay. I'm squeezing and rolling. So let's see if it'll get better the more we do it. Or the more it's used. This is why I practice or wanted to get some use or put it into play. So that on the day that you really need it, she's ready. Okay, she should be good now. What are we gonna call this? The Fude. Fude. To make sure. Okay. So now it's ready to go. You go thin and in thick. Or something. Okay. And swoosh. Not bad, not bad. Might have a split tip. Not bad, not bad. We'll get better with some use, but not bad, not bad. Now, those are our new ones. New pens. Not bad, not bad. We'll see, you know, how they hold up after the month. But let's do some other ones. I think these are my oldest, so I'm wondering if they're also rather dry. And I have some others. But let's try one of these. I can't remember. I know these are worn and beat up, right? These three are pretty. These are my oldest. So let's take a look at what they can do. They got some juice left. Shake them. Okay. Shaken. Not stirred. Let's see what we got. I think these, yeah. Old. Let's put some light pressure on these ones while I work with this one. I think this might be my oldest. So we're just, and this is why I try to upgrade or update what I'm doing or the pens I'm using. Because after years, they start to go. It's just the natural cycle of life. Nothing lasts forever. But I'll get some use out of it in some way. Okay. This is also, I think this is the newer one because I think I put the tape on it. I think that's what that means. But we shall see. Could be just as, no, has a little bit more old. She's still got some life. So that's good. So this one's still good. Let's put that down. Tape, I can spell it. Tape. That means it's this one. And we'll call this Old Blue. She's got a beat up too. You seen this? Oh, but she's got some blue. It's got a busted tip. It can still work. It'll probably die in the course of this whole month of inking. Still got some life in it. Old Blue. Alright. So what else we got? We have these three. I don't know exactly what this one's called. And I think this is the Gassin Fude. And I really like Copic. Yeah, Copic Gassin Fude. And I really like that one. So let's do this one first. See if I can remember. Who are you? No identifier? Nope. So we'll call this one No ID. No ID. I have no idea, so... Oh, she's still got some. Yep, she's still got some. Alright, so let's make a note. Mental ID. No ID. This is one still got life. Still kicking. Okay, so we got the Gassin Fude. That's what I remember. We have Copic. Copic. Should we call it Copic Gas? Okay. And Fude. I don't know what that means. But let's just say it means awesomeness. Also has some life. Even though it's years old. I think I got this at my spelling house, but I'm not sure. Okay. So you guys are good. Now let's see what you can do. Call it long brown. No idea. Long brown. I don't know how old this one is either. But so far, also it still has some more. We'll see how long that lasts. It's kind of drying. Kind of getting dry. Right? No. Kind of, sort of. Okay. So that is long brown. Which is the best way to describe that one. And those are my pens. New guys over here. So all my new guys. On this side, some old troops on this side, and that is that. So where's that? There you go. 12 is bigger than 10. So put you here. Okay. Brushy brush. 03. 1. They don't have to face up. I'm being uncontrollable right now. Come on, stop it. Anywho. I'm just gonna. Oh boy. So that was just a little self-check of the tools. And next week, we're gonna actually use some of these tools for actual drawing or inking or something. So I'll see you next week. Take care, keep shining, and I'll see you next week. Later.